friends and family. I'm up here at my mother's house. She's not feeling very good, so I came up to take care of her, or just to help out in any way that I can. So this is Lily. This is my mom's best little friend, and we're standing on my mom's front porch. It's cold out. It's a rainy November day, but the rain is freezing to all the landscaping and all the plants. So would you like to take a tour of my mom's home? All right, follow me. Come on. So this is the entryway. Come in the front door, and that's the view from the front door. It's pretty. And so the first thing you see besides Lily greeting you is the beautiful living room. A really high cathedral ceiling in here. I'll show you. Above us here, it's like a little, you cross over that bridge. Here we are, up here. And here's my mom taking a much needed breathing treatment. How are you doing? Another thing about Mom, she has this ridiculous talent for growing things. She's just really good, and anytime she gets a house plant, it gets like, this is a fern that my grandma started from seed when she was a schoolgirl. So if my grandma was still alive, she'd be like 111 years old this year if she was still living. So this is probably a 100-year-old fern. Mom also always has like mountains of library books. Usually on the table she'll have cookbooks. So we always come to expect to see cookbooks on the table, or anything that interests her really. Another thing about Mom, she would always take something unusual and turn it into something really cool to decorate with. So this is an antique washboard, of course, but then she has a couple of pictures of her granddaughters up here, sort of like a picture frame, and that's been like that for, now she didn't do this, my sisters and I did this for her, but it's so Mom. But what we did is took this old Canada Dry crate, and it now holds all her cookbooks. So that way she can just go grab one. These are old animal cracker tins. And then she's just, for decades, she's been using it to keep matches that she and my dad would collect from hotels. This is from Dubrovnik, when they went to the 1984 Olympic Games in Yugoslavia. Actually, that's soap. What you guys doing? This is where my mom sleeps. And then in here, bathroom is a bathroom with a stand-up shower, and there is a heat lamp. I'm loving the heat lamp in here. So when Mom moved here, I think it was kind of hard to leave our old house where we grew up, and it was such a big transition, but my mom was ready to go. And you know how when you get used to one place, you know where all your favorite little spots are to go relax, or the places that make you feel good in a house, or the view. And when I was in the jacuzzi tub this morning, I was like, you know what? You can just find positive things no matter where you are. Like now my favorite thing is going to be just laying back in here and just opening it just a little bit. And you can't see down into the tub, so don't worry. So after you get in, you just push your arm and you pull up the shade a little bit. And you can just look into the branches of this beautiful tree. You can look up into the pine trees. And just little things like that. And pretty soon you're used to your new surroundings again, and it's home. There's a little hall that goes from master bedroom to master bath. There are walk-in closets on both sides. Really, really spacious. Lots of storing space. And if you're worried that there's no bathroom door, there's a pocket door. Give you some privacy. All right, Lil. I'm gonna take Lily to go get her hair done. She has to go to the salon. She's not gonna be happy. And then I'm gonna get groceries, and then we're gonna cook dinner. Show us how you look. Here's your new after look. Lily just had her hair cut. It gets dark so fast anymore, but now it's snowing. And we're gonna make dinner. So I just bought groceries, and I'm gonna make some chicken soup for my mom, because chicken soup is not only good for the soul, it is good, I think, to get better, especially when you have a cold or a cough. So that's what we're gonna do. So for our chicken soup, we're gonna need, now this is gonna be very vague because everything I do is, you're gonna need a pot of water, and it just depends how much soup you wanna make is how much water you're gonna put in your pot. And I've got chicken breasts, and I'm gonna do a big pot of soup, so I might use all of this, I'm not sure. And I'm gonna use chicken bouillon cubes today. And watercress, celery, parsley, carrots, and some potatoes. Okay, let's put it all together. Mom has like this really, really old potato peeler, vegetable peeler. It looks like it's invisible. Okay, so when I slice my celery for my chicken soup, I like to slice it just paper thin because it looks pretty. And if you have eaters that are beginners, then they don't have to have a big mouthful of weird celery. And if they just have a delicate little piece, they get the flavor without having that texture globbing up their mouth. And I think it is safe to say that even the most experienced eater does not like to have a big hot glob of celery in their mouth, especially in soup. It's just kind of unpleasant. So I'm gonna cut these potatoes into little tiny cubes. I boiled all my chicken in this water, and I'm not gonna drain the water, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. And I added bouillon cubes, like 6, 7, 8 bouillon cubes. You're supposed to put 1 cube per cup of water. Oh, the carrots. I like them julienne for soup, but I don't know how to do a julienne thing. I don't have a julienner. All right, now everything goes into the pot carefully. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, they're there too.
Well, anyway.
All right, for dumplings. I already put some water in the bottom of this measuring cup, just some. I'm gonna crack an egg in there. Then I'm just gonna stir it like a barbarian. I'm just gonna add some flour to it, also like a barbarian. And then it's important to add salt. Otherwise they'll be like really flavorless. I'm gonna need more flour because it's still pretty runny looking. I just want you to know that not all Americans from Ohio cook like this. This is terrible. My mom, I'm surprised she didn't say, stop the video, you're embarrassing me. Okay, so this is a pretty good texture. To make our dumplings. We're just gonna add some more salt. Okay, I'm gonna shake some pepper in the soup. All right, so now we have our dumpling mixture.
How do you do that?
And we're gonna take a fork. I learned this in Sardis. Sardis
Who did you
is
learn it from?
John Fiegel. And I also learned it from Eugene Bako. He does this too. Except his are like, I don't know how he does it, but Eugene...
round things?
No, well Eugene uses a grater with the holes. And somehow he rubs the noodles, his dumplings, over the grater. And they just go in and they're really nice. So it's a completely different...
texture.
Yeah. And his ingredients were probably different too, because his noodles stay little while these will grow, like they'll expand. But yes, this is an old actually German tradition, maybe European, and apparently Hungarian.
My mom used to make noodles. She'd roll them out and we'd put them on the table and leave them there all day. And then when they were dry,
Do you want me to show you who's talking about it?
we'd put, no. We'd put, stack them up on top of each other, roll them up and get a knife out and cut.
Yeah.
And then we'd throw them up in the air and they'd come down and, you know, big stacks and we'd let them dry some more.
That sounds good.
I never made them, but she would make them, and I could see them all sitting on the dining room table. All these round noodles drying.
Neat.
Drying away.
Huh.
But Riveli soup, I never made Riveli soup.
Yeah. That's an old German
Yeah.
thing.
It's Amish.
Oh, okay.
Amish make Riveli soup, but that's probably like
Yeah. I don't know the exact recipe for stuff like that.
Pennsylvania touch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some soup.
It might be hot, so be careful.
It tastes pretty good.
Yay.
Very good.
Stanley Tucci.
Oh yes, Stanley. I certainly didn't take you very long to make this.
It really doesn't take too long.
Right. Those little dumplings are just kind of good in there.
Mm-hmm.